Yo, Wagwan. Fly Roadside guy checking in one time for the one you know how we do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you new. Keeping my truck on right now, yo. I cut that joint off earlier, but my joint ain't, hold up. It's like a little bit of heat trying to come out these vents, bro. Like, I was surprised and shocked earlier because I had some heat in my damn truck and I'm bundled up, yo. I'm cold as a blicky. For real, yo, cold as shit. But then, like, if y'all watched my previous videos or some of my videos, I was saying how I need a blower motor, right? Lo and behold, the prayer of God must have worked in my favor today, because as I'm driving along the highway, yo, I noticed my my defroster was on, but I was feeling like some air coming through the vents. So I'm like, look at these damn dogs up here this dog trying to fuck, boy. Yo, so he trying to smash. But anyway, I go ahead and turn my temperature gauge, or no, rather to the warm side, and lo and behold, yo, heat started coming out my vent. So I'm like, yeah. But then I get down to the job site, which I'm on right now, and they had us holding up or whatever. So I decided to cut my truck off per usual, just try to save my fuel, see where I go on, wait till they give me the, you know what I mean, the heads up and say, yo, this is what we about to do. This is my first time on this location. So yeah. And with that being said though, like, I ain't even, the moral of this video really is because sometimes you'll get locations that's not addresses, and I probably told y'all this before, like, we dealing with like points, pin drops, and angles sometimes, like, so I got the address today, it ain't no address, it's just a location, you know what I mean? So it got us to the right location, you know what I mean? So I'm here getting loaded now, and they gave me where I'm dumping at is another location, which is like 10 minutes down the road. So with 10 minutes down the road, this is what I'm getting loaded with. That dirt. Look like they putting some piles, some rocks down or whatever, but that dirt pile is what I'm getting loaded with. Look at these dogs trying to smack, bro, yo. So anyway, like, the location I got that I'm going, still ain't no address. It's kind of just like I said, pinpoints and goddamn angles for real. But I was talking to the guy because I ain't never been over there. So dude on this site was telling me basically don't dump on the street. He was like, whatever you do, don't dump on the street. He like, you know what I mean? If you get to the point you gotta dump on the street, don't do nothing, just call me. So he called the guy over at the dump location, because I'm like, well, ain't nobody over there? He like, nah. So that's another thing, yo, like locations where ain't nobody over, to monitor you and guide you back, you gotta be a little bit on your P's and Q's. So anyway, they were just trying to confirm that, hey, like, when you go back over there, don't dump on no dirt. I mean, don't dump on the sidewalk or on the road. So I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm gonna do my due diligence anyway. So I went on Google Maps. So when he sent me the location, he texted to me, so I opened it up on the Google Map tip. And you know, I was able to look at the aerial, look at the land, and see where I was going, yo. You know what I mean? Because I know I ain't really too familiar with the area, but as I was able to look at the satellite view and the aerial view of where I'm going, I feel a little bit more confident of, you know, actually where I gotta go and dump at. You know what I mean? As long as the ground ain't shaky, yo, I should be copacetic. But like I say, man, you're not really dealing with a lot of sometimes you might get an address, and the address that you will get could just be the address close to the job location or job site. Because, you know, like right now, this is where we at, but there's no physical address. So it's a house right here, 5105, where these dogs is playing at, you know what I mean? So truth be told, a dispatcher or a broker, they might, or a job foreman, they might give you an address like, all right, 5105, whatever street you on. But, you know, you ain't always necessarily going to get an address and a pinpoint. Let me check how much dirt yo got in my truck already for real though, yo. Like, I ain't trying to be overloaded. All right, ain't too bad, yo, and they doing a nice job loading me too. Doing a nice job loading. I ain't gonna make this video too long. My truck is running. Y'all might not be able to hear me. So I'm gonna end this right now, man. The Fly Roadside guy. You know, like I say, some of these locations you get when you're on these job sites, you just gotta, you know, look out for the construction team. You feel me? And that's why having experience in the dump truck business or as a dump truck driver is definitely a bona fide plus, because if you're just starting out and you're just trying to get in the dump trucking, it's a lot of things that you might just not even be keen to. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're going over the road and you trucking it, they gonna give you an address. And sometimes, you know, shit be shaky like that too. You gotta find, you know, you gotta find where you need to dock at, where you need to pull at. So, you know, the trucking business, trucking industry overall ain't easy. But I'm just saying, like, you know, that's why it's always good to get your experience, bro, in whatever lane you gonna be in, man. But like I said, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. It's the Fly Roadside guy. Like to subscribe to this video, share this video, leave a comment, man, and I'm out.
Let me tune out, man. You okay? Let me know. Tune out, man. You will be let me know.